to the biggest night in the history of Wrestling Society X.
And what we have here tonight is a double main event, each with its own set of deadly stipulations. The first, Los Pochos versus the Cartel, and a Piranha death match. And you can see that fish tank filled with deadly piranha right there in the ring. Now, the object of this for one of the teams to push their opponent in that tank. Now, once they go in there, they have to close the lid for a 3 count in order to be declared the winner.
And then Team Dragon Gate looks to avenge their loss against the Filth and the Fury by challenging them to an exploding steel cage match rigged with a time bomb.
Helping us call the match tonight, 2 of the band members of Newfound Glory. Let's welcome Jordan and Cyrus. Hey guys, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Let's pull up a chair.
Welcome.
How you guys doing?
Great set, by the way, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Well, right now, fans, speaking of the Piranha match, let's take a look back at what led up to this deadly challenge. What the hell is this?
Oh no, it's the other members of the Cartel.
It's the Cartel! The Cartel came to Wrestling Society X and immediately made an impact by destroying everyone in their path and leaving their signature, a dead fish on their victims. Seemingly unprovoked, the Cartel jumped Los Pochos Guapos as they were leaving the bunker and ignited a fire inside Chaos and Aguilera.
Cartel, get your asses down here right now.
The 4-on-2 advantage of the Cartel had proved to be too much for Los Pochos to overcome, but Aguilera had vengeance on his mind.
Next week, right here, Los Pochos Guapos, the Cartel, and a big old fish tank. And none of this dead fish bull either. Dozens of live piranhas. We're gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned piranha death match.
Fans, this is gonna be one hell of a night. So without any further ado, let's go down to the ring and Fabian Kalen.
Welcome to the season finale of Wrestling Society X! Are you ready for the most insane night of your life? Well, let's tear it up and burn this down!
That's what I'm talking about.
Coming to the ring first from the streets of LA, accompanied to the ring by Mongo Santino and El Jefe. They are Lil Cholo and Delicado, the Cartel.
And you could tell the minute these guys walk in the ring, dude, they mean business.
And look at them, here they come. The Cartel led to the ring. Well, maybe not led physically, but led in life by El Jefe, the one in the black with the shades on. This guy has spent time, everywhere.
These guys are for real, huh?
And their opponents tonight, they've left the Mamacitas at home and the Cerveza on ice. They're from Hollywood, California. Joey Chaos Munoz, Aaron Jesus Aguilera, Los Pochos Guapos.
And here they come.
Oh, it's just on. There's no way.
That was right away.
El Jefe took a boot to the chest.
It's Lil Cholo and Delicado with the mask on, going against Aguilera and Chaos, Los Pochos Guapos. And it's on. And don't forget about the Piranha.
Wow.
Right now, we have a double team on the big man Aguilera. Whip to the far side. Oh my goodness, look at the agility. Double back elbow. And he obviously has revenge on his mind. And down with power and force goes Delicado. Double team, Aguilera hoists Chaos up. It's down with the elbow. The height and the elevation. And look at the size of Aguilera. Cholo with the head of steam. Chaos, back body jump. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was close.
Little Cholo almost went in the tank.
Those piranhas are chomping away at the top of the water there.
They want some food.
That's it, Little Cholo's history. He's gonna,
Oh, look at that, little
check it out.
teamwork. Little teamwork.
The Cartel coming to save the day right there, Brett.
Hey, Chris, Little Cholo would have went in that tank if El Jefe and Mongo didn't put that there.
Little Cholo, though, he's still right next to that tank of piranhas.
Oh, I can hear that from up here.
I know.
It's unbelievable. I mean, these are man-eating piranhas in that tank.
Oh, and that was a nice elbow by Delicado in Chaos's throat.
Aguilera's teetering right on top of the tank. Oh no!
Eat him.
This could be it.
Eat it.
This is it.
His face is about to get munched on by Piranha.
And it's Chaos saving his partner Aguilera. And we're finally seeing some continuity as Chaos backing his tag team partner up here. Oh no, Chaos with a moonsault.
Oh, Little Cholo almost went in again.
He's not all the way in, but he's almost in.
Ass
That's
first.
it. They're gonna eat his ass.
Ass chompers. Ass chompers.
I love that.
Chaos going to the top. Oh, here comes Delicado catching the top rope and catching Chaos off guard. And then he kicks that second rope, and down goes Aguilera. And once again, Delicado saving his fellow cartel member, Cholo. Oh,
double team it.
Baseball slide drop kick onto the face of Chaos. Who do you guys put your money on right now? Chaos and Aguilera or the cartel?
I'm still putting my money on Cartel.
Cartel, it's 4-on-2.
Double noggin nogger. Oh, look at this. Chaos on top of the box.
Oh,
This
no.
could be it. This could be it.
I heard Piranha's like blonde hair, so.
Oh, and Aguilera just in the nick of time, saving his partner Chaos from those deadly piranhas.
And Aguilera finally showing a little teamwork and saving Chaos from getting his face eaten off. Yo, he could end up looking like Banderas if he's not careful.
Hey, there's something in the mat right now. I'm not sure if that's legal.
That's a table.
That is a table.
They're busting out the cafeteria tables.
And I like to tell you, everything's legal in WSX.
Wow.
And again, guys, the piranha has already snapped at Chaos's head. You can see the blood flowing down the face of Chaos, one half of Los Pochos.
And they got Little Cholo, they're setting the table up. The crowd wants to see the table, and I want to see the table.
Oh no, Little Cholo, this is it.
Oh, in the tank.
But wait a minute, he's fighting.
He's got Aguilera hitting him in the back of the head.
Got him teetering.
Little Cholo goes through the table.
Guys, have you ever seen action like this
I
in
haven't.
pro wrestling?
That's pretty amazing.
Well, we're glad you guys are having a good time here tonight, but one of these guys will not be having a good time when they go into that tank. No!
Oh, look at that, and he's in there. 1, 2, 3, and he's in there with the piranha. Get him out of there.
That's it, it's over. And look at Hernandez, the referee. He's even concerned with that fast count, getting Chaos. Oh my goodness, teeth marks, bites all over the body. Chaos in a world of pain.
And you cannot argue the fact that right now the cartel is the most dominating force in the WSX.
What a match that was. The action of Wrestling Society X continues as Team Dragon Gate takes on the Filth and the Fury in the first exploding time bomb steel cage deathmatch televised in the United States. You do not want to miss this. Fans, we're back. And coming up in just mere moments, it's going to be the Filth and the Fury taking on Team Dragon Gate in the steel cage time bomb exploding deathmatch. Wow, but let's go to one of the up-and-coming rising stars of this business, standing by with the lovely Lacey.
I'm here now with Scorpio Sky.
Lacey, do you see this award? Hey, I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, this is my time. And last I checked, you weren't really in a position of power around here anymore, pal.
What's going on here, Chris?
What the hell is... That's...
Is that Vampiro?
Vampiro! That's the former WSX champion!
How the hell did this? Oh my God, he was naked.
He's just...
Scorpio's naked.
You just saw his wiener!
What is going on here?
Oh, the refs can't even control him.
What the hell happened that he's freaking out on him?
I gotta say it, what the is going on?
And Luke just came out to hell. All the wrestlers are coming out.
All hell's breaking loose. White trash.
Vampiro!
Well, Vampiro chokeslamming every member of the WSX onto it.
And
What the hell?
finally, we get to see Vampiro. He's been missing in action since he's lost the title.
And he is pissed about something. I don't know what's... I mean, obviously because he lost the title, but why is he taking it out on the whole WSX Federation?
And what the hell is Vampiro doing here? He's taking out everybody from the back. Wrestlers, referees, ring crew attendants. I mean, come on. And now he's grabbing this table. And now he's going after this ring crew attendant, obviously going to attack him. This guy in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ricky Banderas! Brett, did you just hear what Vampiro just said?
Is this the way to get your point across?
You know, I don't know, Brett, but he certainly has the attention of just about everybody in the bunker tonight.
Oh my God, and here comes the Dark Prophet himself!
The WSX champion hitting the ring and going right after the former champion, Vampiro.
Wow, you got what you asked for, Vampiro.
You're right, Brett. He got just what he asked for. And look, this is the match we saw just 2 weeks ago. The fans here in the bunker, an unexpected surprise getting these two in the ring. I cannot believe this. Vampiro lucky to walk out with his face after going right through that exploding coffin at the hands of the new champion, Ricky Banderas.
If the refs can't even save us, I don't know if anybody can.
I still can't believe this. I mean, Banderas and Vampiro are fighting clear out of the bunker. Wait a minute, guys. Speaking of out of the bunker, let's take a look what's going on in the back.
Get a breath, Matt?
No, not
Really? You got really bad coffee breath. Do you smell?
What the?
Shut up, bitch! You. You want your video.
I have just been informed by Fabian Kalin that in addition to the WSX Championship held by Ricky Banderas, a new title will be created here in Wrestling Society X. This belt will be all about high-flying, death-defying, no-limits action. Human Tornado and Jack Evans have been signed to compete in a one-on-one, no-time-limit match to determine the first champion.
Boom, that's what's up. You know who that's gonna be too, don't you?
Yeah, you damn right. Word.
Right now, we have got to get back to the ring as Team Dragon Gate looks to avenge their loss against the Filth and the Fury in the confines of this deadly steel cage.
And this is not your traditional steel cage. You have two sides of the cage that are rigged with explosives and a timer that hangs up above. And once that timer's pressed, you got seconds to get the hell out of the ring before that thing explodes.
Are you guys ready?
Blow it, baby. Let's do it.
The exploding steel cage match. Without any further ado, let's go down to Fabian Kalin.
And now for our second main event match. And this fatal finale is an exploding cage time bomb death match. Coming to the ring first, all the way from the land of the rising sun, accompanied by Sakota, they are Hiraguchi and Yoshino, Team Dragon Gate.
And here comes Team Dragon Gate, Yoshino and Hiraguchi, accompanied by Sakota, who, since his reprogramming, Chris, has taken this humble, respectable tag team and has transformed them into a unrespectable, diabolical force to be dealt with here in the WSX.
Yeah, and the question, Brett, why? Why this reprogramming?
And their opponents from the streets of Cleveland, Ohio, M-Dog Matt Cross, and from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Teddy Hart. They are the Filth and the Fury.
He's right now coming to the ring. In my years covering professional wrestling, this has got to be one of the most impressive tag teams I have ever seen in the business, let alone Wrestling Society X. The Filth and the Fury. Teddy Hart, of course, synonymous, the Hart name in professional wrestling. The nephew of Bret and Owen Hart, and his tag team partner, Matt Cross, M-Dog 20, and they look determined. Look at this, a stare down now between Teddy Hart and this evil mastermind, Sakota. Oh no, come on, look at that, from behind, right to the back of M-Dog. Oh, M-Dog 20 into the guard railing on the outside. And Teddy Hart moonsaults in the ring. I don't think he knew that M-Dog got attacked.
And Team Dragon Gate taking full advantage of this opportunity to attack Teddy Hart. And they got to be careful, Chris, because two sides of this cage are rigged with explosives.
Teddy Hart counters, taking both members out.
I've been watching wrestling for a long time, and I don't think I've ever heard of an exploding cage match, let alone seen one.
First time for me.
Oh, beautiful power slam by Teddy Hart. And M-Dog fighting his way back into the cage. Now this match taking place because the Filth and the Fury were able to beat Team Dragon Gate previously.
But Chris, that was before this Sakota character showed up and reprogrammed Team Dragon Gate to not only avenge their losses, but pretty much blow their friggin' enemies off the face of the earth. Hence, Chris, the exploding cage match.
M-Dog from the top of the cage. Team Dragon Gate looks ready for him. High cross body. Oh, he takes both men out from the top.
And M-Dog 20's cleaning house, bro.
Absolutely right. Oh no, kick to the midsection from Yoshino. Looks like he's going for a powerbomb. He might be throwing him into the cage. No, M-Dog reverses it into a Hurricane Rana.
And what the hell is Teddy Hart doing? He's climbing to the top of the cage.
Uh-oh, look at this. Springboard moonsault from the top.
Took out everybody.
Oh, man, he just took out everybody.
Fans, don't go anywhere because the action continues. And somebody is going to get blown up. While you were gone, Team Dragon Gate was dominating the Filth and the Fury until Teddy Hart mounted an awesome comeback. But now we're live as the Filth and the Fury scale the cage.
And the Filth and the Fury nowhere near the detonator, but it looks to me, Chris, like they're going to try and finish off Team Dragon Gate just like they did last time.
Teddy Hart with the open heart surgery. Yoshino barely getting out of the way of M-Dog's shooting star press there. Hart asking M-Dog what happened. Get up. Oh, wait a minute, from behind. Whoa.
Right to the kisser.
Missile drop kick with authority.
Oh, God, here comes Sakota
Dakota's
again,
coming in the ring right now.
The referee, Danny Munchichi, trying to stop him. Oh, no, DDT, and the referee is out of it.
Speaking of DDT, it looks like he's going to start detonate the time bomb, Chris.
Can anybody get to Teddy Hart?
Teddy trying to set up the time bomb. This could be it. All he has to do is hit that button.
Wait a minute. I don't even think he's going for the button. He's going for more pain.
My God.
Holy.
Wow.
Shooting star press from the top.
And all 5 men are out. 6 men, including the referee, are out cold, Chris. This is insane.
That man can fly.
He should have hit that detonation button, though, for the win.
Teddy, noticing his partner was in trouble, and he did more than just help. He risked his own life. M-Dog about to fire Yoshino into the side of the exploding cage. No, it's M-Dog that puts on the brakes. Clothesline dug underneath, and Team Dragon Gate almost going to the bomb.
Holy cow, M-Dog 20 is hurt. Everybody's hurt from that explosion.
I felt that up here.
Felt that up here too.
It looks like everybody's out cold from that explosion. Oh, nah, man. Here comes Sakota. I hate that
And
guy.
yes, Sakota's still in the ring. What the hell is this evil mastermind doing? He's got his hands up. Teddy Hart getting to his feet. Oh, Teddy Hart, he just got blinded. What the hell was that?
I thought just the cage was supposed to explode.
So did we, guys.
And Teddy's blinded.
Teddy can't see, man.
And guys, I think it's safe to say this match, everything we expected and a whole hell of a lot more. And the referee again, wait a minute, Teddy Hart doesn't realize he's got the referee.
He thinks he's got Sakota. Oh, this poor They blew up the referee. They blew up the referee.
The referee is out. Help, he might even be dead.
He's been killed, seriously.
Referee Danny Munchichi may be dead.
Teddy Hart didn't know. It's not his fault. He was blinded. He thought he had Sakota.
As we see Yoshino, oh, he's making his way to the top. He's gonna try and detonate the bomb. It's Sakota becoming a major factor in this match, whipping Teddy Hart in. Teddy not only blinded, but blown to smithereens.
Yoshino's gonna go start the time bomb.
No,
This has
it's
to
over.
end soon.
He's gonna hit it.
Oh,
That's it, guys. Guys,
these guys don't even know they get blown up. Teddy Hart's blinded.
We gotta get these guys out of the ring. Get them out of the ring right now.
I don't know if I can handle this,
No,
man.
get him out. Get him out, Eric.
Oh my God! And what an explosive ending to an explosive match.
Holy. Not only will you not see this kind of action on television, but you can't even find this on pay-per-view only in Wrestling Society X.